Hello everyone, hello. Today we got some 18v18 for our setup. Because 18v18 is a little bit different than what I normally do. There are of course a few rules with everything that it involves. But it should be pretty self-explanatory. So both teams building 2 garrisons. Need to be a particular way off the side of the map. I'm pretty sure it is 50 meters apart. And I'm pretty sure this one is very much measured to be... Can I please go through walls? Thanks. It's very much measured to be exactly almost 50 meters, which it is a little bit over even. Look at that. So 18v18 entails we have 18 people. Indeed 18, so we have 18v18, and they will be fighting over hospice. They will be doing 2 rounds of 30 minutes each. The garrisons are not allowed to be destroyed, so if a stray rocket happens to hit them, it will be an automatic, game over for the team that has hit them. So yeah, these guys will be fighting for that. They will be doing their best effort. There's a lot of big open space here for the allies, and they're going to suffer a lot if they get pushed back towards here, that is. Yeah. Again, these guys will need to return back towards the garrison for now. They place the garrison as closest as they could possibly do it in the best possible position that they could do it. They could, of course, have built it here, just barely here. But that would not be, of course, optimal. I'm not even sure if you're even allowed to be into this spot. Pretty sure you're only allowed to fight in these squares. The teams are not allowed to enter the blue zone or in the red zone, respectively. So it's only about the E and F grids being 3 and 4. Those are the only grids that they can fight in. We have 3 squads usually. 3 squads of 6. And they're going to be fighting over hospice. Hospice, great map. Overall, I like the map. Plenty of fights here, of course, and the goal will be trying to sneak to get OPs. As soon as an OP gets removed, that squad leader is, of course, reset to a garrison, and he will need to run back up again. In that time, if you're able to set yourself up in order to snipe the people trying to arrive coming from that garrison, they will need to spend quite a lot of effort to actually get back in. It seems that they only have 6 people all the way on the south, and then the other 12 are going to be all the way on the north. Looks a little bit like the same thing over here. The OP has already been deployed. That's a bit... I think he's realized that and he's going to be removing it. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, these guys... I didn't even introduce the teams yet. We have 331st versus the 47th Turkish Regiment. Now, if that name sounds familiar, that very much could be the case, because I do have a game with them, I think, a little bit later on, which doesn't sound familiar to you yet, but it does sound for me. That being, I'm pretty sure, next week. Somewhere. Oh, no, it's the... Yeah, I know, piss off. It's the 1st of March. I've got a match with them as well. All right, game should be going live soon, I hope. There we go. I'm not quite sure when start time will be. I think it's going to be at 50 mark, but who knows? No runners yet. What I want to ask, actually, when is start time? That is good to know, but I also know. Shoot, I need to... Bastards. Is both teams ready?
Start time yet? still waiting for an answer.
Right, I think this guy will be moving all the way down to there. And then they're going to be set up. Am I a fan about this OP already placed down? No, not really. Am I a fan about that truck being left there? No, not really. But it is what it is, and we're going to work with it. They are quite confused about what to go, which place to be, where to go. But it's all workable. Just keep walking back and forth. So for the game to actually start, they will all need to be touching the garrison. That's why they're all huddled together on the garrisons. And that's how it's gonna go. We're not there quite there yet. And I think start time will happen pretty soon. There we go. These will be the 2 points we're fighting over. Well, these are 2 squares of these and hospice, of course. Technically, they only need to fight for hospice itself. They can't technically completely and utterly abandon this spot, but that's not advisable. But they could technically and all focus all completely onto hospice itself, because that's the catway. And then the people, of course, the team that holds it at the end will be the winner. Now, if the teams are very unbalanced, what is usually going to be happening... No satchels, no mines, do not rock the garrison, indeed. So, they are... Oh, I had a thought I was going towards. Fuck. Oh, I had a thought. It was right there. On the tip of my tips. And I've lost it. It's fine. I've actually lost it. Oh, yeah, right. So, if the teams are not balanced, because I have played 18v18 before, and let me tell you, I'm not a good player, but I have played 18v18 before. Start time will be that time, so another 2 minutes, and then we're going to go start. I played 18v18 on this map, particularly on this point as well, when I was at the EXD days. And let me tell you, if you're not balanced, or if the teams are not like close together, you're just gonna get absolutely fucking utterly slammed, which was what happened to me as well. So they were all sit there with MGs and everything, and we were just spawning behind these walls, just barely inside of the actual soft catway, just huddled together, just praying to God and just being stuck and having a miserable time. So hopefully that is not going to be happening today. That's what I hope for, at least. What the fuck? All these Dutch players are so good. Right. Match starts in a little bit. Then we go to the actual spot that I want to go to, which is the other side. And then we're going to have the little bit of the rat race of the people trying to get close towards the point as quickly as they can. There, we're off to the races. Unfortunately, all these guys over there that have the garrison behind there will need to walk around, which will lose them a little bit of time. These guys are walking up, of course. These guys are quite far back, and so are these. So 331st will be able to enter the soft cap a lot quicker than the Turkish will, and indeed, these guys need to run for quite a distance because that's the closest garrison they had. Rocket does come over, misses, does not hit anything, and now all 80 players are actually inside the catway. But they're not cat. What the hell?
Tomlak didn't know the rule about first minute no rockets.
Ooh. Anyway, there we go. We are completely even. Are we not? How are they winning? How are they winning cat weight? It's 80. Oh no! Try the MZ! Oh no! That's unfortunate indeed. That has lost 331st quite a lot of cap time. And it does seem that, of course, the Axis will be able to enter the hospice at first. Turkish division entering it first. Cap weight is very much going towards 57th. In 331st are making a stand. People going down quite a bit. We do even have a medic in play, it seems, from the Turkish, which is a funny indeed. Of course, no satchels, no mines. And in 18v18, it's not the most tense fight, or it can be. It's just 18v18. Glazura being shot at, not being hit, but certainly receiving a few rounds. Edric has managed to get behind, and he's now going to be hunting for some OPs. Now, if he managed to find an OP and wipes it, that's got to be massive, but he is being looked at by Neptune. Come on, Neptune! Oh, but Neptune gets the kill there. Beautifully done by Neptune. And Edric is dead. And Neptune's going to revive Drug. Look at that. Actual medic gameplay. Who would have thought that we'd seen the day where medics are doing stuff? Oh, dear God. Should I make the push look as well? Okay, you don't want to put your OP really far up because they just need to walk around and they're going to wipe it. Now, Glazura is holding this road quite nicely. So anyone that is going to be attempting to cross will get shot. And the Turkish are still capping the point quite consistently here. Edric getting a good kill off, Shadow jumping over. Unfortunately, Subertio immediately spotted him and shoots him straight away. Might have been better if he had just tried to walk over here. Wouch is here in the back line as well. Hello, that's not what I want. Using the greasy gun. Never mind, that's a Thompson. Please push up towards that. There is a OP marker down there already. Neptune gets killed. Peek well. Oh, Wouch is hiding. Good call. Good call. That is an STG. That is a dangerous point there to be. Amatia has a good gun, but he does get killed and drugged. So exactly where that came from, but Wouch kills it as well. And of course, the garrison, the point has been taken. The OPs have been reset. And Wouch is currently just farming people from the garage there. Doing a decent job, but currently a 57th do hold the hard cap weight. Barely. Of course, barely. And right when I say that, they're going to start losing the point, of course. Of course! Come on, Woucher, you can do so much more. You can push OPs. It's going to be glorious if you do. Good push it from 3 to the first. South is still in combat. Not that much. This point, this fight over here is a thankless job, that's for sure. Albicio running past, or barely past the OP. OP is in a good spot, and HGP defending the OP quite nicely there. We'll get another spawn off indeed. Mac is in the back lines here, quite far back. Is unfortunately looking the wrong fucking way to get the OPs to be wiped. But Woucher and the original AU are still nearby. Woucher just gets killed there by Windrunner. But the original AU might be able to hold them off. We pray. STG. Oh yeah, that's death. Oh, that STG from Canexio is good. The allies have unfortunately been wiped here. 3 to the first have been put back into that place, sadly. These spawns will need to be happening, but they have not pushed the OPs. And of course, no satchels, which makes it very hard to actually fully clear buildings. And with no mines, you can't really block off pathways either. This is all purely manpower.
Tell Luca top floor. North window.
What? Oh, Brothers is burning up by the building. I do wonder if flamethrowers are allowed. That would be fun. I'd like me some flamethrowers. OPs are in good places. This one is a little bit risky, and this one as well. Of course, they will need to push out fully here, which is, of course, not an easy job to do. Amite, oh, Woucher with a nice job does unfortunately get immediately killed by Canaxio, which is a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? It just happens all the time. Good.
BB UOP's wood.
Yeah, I know.
Hop in white. Mid's completely open, by the way, guys.
Yeah, I know. Trying to do what I can.
Phoebe, send some guys up north.
Okay.
But the 331st are holding on quite nicely. No, I don't think any OPs have been burned. One OP did get burned from Alpha. Alpha's OP got burned. It will need to replace it. Shadow is currently without an OP, and the Turkish still have pretty good control over theirs. Well, just getting on the backline here. Hunter did try to push over, but unfortunately gets very much killed, which is at least something that's good. Would have been bad if he would have been, you know, if Hunter has managed to push through there already. Shadow has updated his OP. Nico Kneecaps is currently flanking around. Or Nico Knee, I will break his kneecaps. Is currently flanking around. Does need to be careful if he, or the 331st need to be careful if he manages to push all the way through here or just toss a good grenade. His OP, that OP will not stand. But for now, they are holding on to it quite nicely here. Good kill. Budget getting in the back lines. That's good. Start burning some OPs, my friend. Spots 2. Needs to fight 2 guys. I tried to go for Super TO, hiding into the building, and the OP gets marked again. Again, this OP had already been marked before, but they just didn't really were able to push in towards it. Oh, that's 2 deaths quickly in a row. That's unfortunate. Again, they almost had that OP handled and dealt with, but unfortunately not quite able to do so. We are fighting until 2 hours 15 minutes, so we are actually almost halfway through the match already. And 331st still have not been able to get a lot of cap weight going. But that is usually how it goes. They are starting to win the south quite significantly here. Oh, but they do get killed from quite far away. If they're able to kill Psycho, and you know these guys, and push this OP gone, that is the south of theirs, because these are some big open fields which you don't need a lot of defenders for. But they are not really able to push them out quite fully here. Hunter has managed to get behind in the backlines again. 2 OPs now onto Hospice itself. This OP might be in trouble. Hunter. HGP, HGP. The HP printer doing good. Lucas is on that same line, almost on that same line where the OP is. And Terranova will shoot him dead. Indeed, he does. Quite unfortunate that Lucas decided to stay on this side and on that side, where he could have killed them quite easily. But then again, he could have been shot from there as well, quite easily. Whoa. Turkish division pushing quite far around. Trying to get a flank on. Can be very good and strong indeed. If that was an AT player right there, wiping these OPs would be an easy job.
Don't pizza, guys.
Like a really easy job.
We're gonna try to retake.
As long as they keep their OPs safe, they'll be fine. But no OPs have been deleted just yet.
MG pizza slices down.
But they're doing nicely here. They have taken control fully over the hard cap. Still, Nico Ni and Fish. Never mind, Nico Ni is dead. Fish Stick is still around though. Shadow pushing in to get stopped by the STG from Hamid here. It's good cap weight, but it still will take them like almost a full minute. And in that time, a lot can happen. But if they do it, if they manage to do it, it's going to be strong. Going to be really fucking strong. But that's a lot of people's pushing in from right there. And these OPs will be deploying soon, but they will need to hold them off. And as soon as they do, of course, all the OPs will get wiped. And the squad leaders will be aware of the fact. Lucas pushing out this spot. Please, you got a rocket. Please, you got a rocket. Oh, he gets killed. No rocket from Lucas. Only about 5 to 10 seconds remaining onto the cap weight. Terranova wisely staying back, trying to stay alive. Enver trying to find a different position to place his OP. Kenixio has managed to spawn in as well to update the OP. OP is updated. OP will get updated very soon, and unfortunately, Kamex died, and Enver does get his OP updated as well. Now, this one is out in the open. It is, of course, being guarded or being hidden by all of that wheat and grain. So hopefully that will help them quite a bit. But it is a good cap from 331st, which they do need to defend, because if they lose cap weight again, their OPs will get automatically reset, and it's going to be painful. Lucas pushing out. Please get the OP. No. Good grenade though. Didn't kill anyone. Want to commit to a peek. Hunter can hear him run. Careful, Hunter. Lucas, getting the rocket ready. Good hit. Gets the OP, and that is the squad leader also dead. That is one OP wiped off the planet. Nicely done. Now they just need to hold that south. If they can hold that south, Bradis has already set himself up onto this building with the MG. Really good spot. But he is more looking towards the north, which does allow them to push in from the south. And here we are starting to see the 57th pushing up from the south, trying to get back into the game. Now, all they really need is just a person to just shoot into this direction, which hopefully they will be doing soon, and it has been called out. That's what I'm hoping for. But this will reduce the presence from 57th quite a bit, which will allow them. Indeed, OPs have been updated to be more aggressive.
I'm waiting.
Emma Look has pushed up his OP a little bit too far, and has gotten it wiped. Shadow gets shot to bits. SDG is strong. Lookout spamming the ground. Gets saved by crossfire from Dinosaur Nugget. Voucher. Can't wait. Hold on, buddy. The OP is right there. The OP is right here.
We might need one
If
guy.
Luca's able to get into the building as well, he can do some stuff. And of course, if they had a satchel, they were allowed to use a satchel, they could do a lot of damage, but they're not. So that is not going to be happening.
Yeah, we're coming.
Two. Look really good. Sorry about that. The SOP has been reset, it has been called out already, and let's hope that these guys will be able to keep the south under control. Now, Hellspawn is vibing about. Does get killed. That is good, very good for 331st.
We wiped the mid OP.
And they have pushed them out. The middle OP has been wiped, leaving just the northern OP, which they are currently trying to find and surround. Now, Dinosaur Nugget is nearby, has not decided to not yet actually enter the wheat field. Peakwell gets killed. Does he see the spawn? I don't think he does. He is looking around though. He's looking quite badly, but he's unable to really fight the OP. Ooh, he's walking the correct direction though. He's so close! He gets it! The OP is gone, he's shooting into nothing, and he gets absolutely torn to bits. But that is that north, and OP wiped as well, and the squad leader is dead, meaning a full team reset. They've all been pushed back. Now we do have some smokes trying to get, to get in, but since all the squad leaders have lost their OP, this is what's going to happen. All of the 331st are going to get onto the edge of what they are kind of allowed to do and start shooting at everyone here. Now, these OP is of course a good spot because they are, they are able to push up to here.
They've shifted north, guys. On my infantry marker, they're coming from North Geary.
But they'll have to pay attention. But it is looking rather good here for 331st.
I'll be wiped in south.
Won't really help it, does it?
Apparently it's 2-1 on the point, guys.
Yeah, you've pushed them all out.
They might be on the hard cap.
No, they're not. What do you mean? They're a soft cap. 2-1. You are 2, they have 1. What?
Shadow, send a guy back line with me.
It'll just be soft cap.
2-1 on hard cap though? That's not possible.
Yeah, that means they're inside the soft cap.
If
When
they're
it's
2-1.
2-1.
Oh, okay, Cole's just telling me stuff. Never mind.
There should be
What a
no one behind
guy.
us. Should be clear.
Yeah, yeah.
I do like that Nico. Oh. Nico got his thing, got his kneecaps blown off.
Shadow, there was a guy on my infantry mark. They might be sneaking through up on defense.
Yeah, they did. Good call as well. Of course, big gap, which they indeed walked through. But this is indeed what happened to me as well. It's painful as shit, because now you just try to get back. And if you're relegated to the south, it's got to be really painful to actually get all the way back here. The OP that they had here did get wiped by via rockets, leaving 2 OPs here, and they're probably all going to just go full in on the north. That's the only real option they got. Terra Nova is going to try and maybe cross this big open field. If they're able to do that, and they're able to get over here again, get the OP up, that would be really good. The gas, unfortunately, is not right there where you think it is. I mean, they called it, they marked it here, which is clearly it's not.
Just expect a big attack on the north.
Yeah.
Because we go south pin as well.
Yeah, you go a little bit too far south, Hammett here. A little bit too far.
Guys, the original EO is not where he should be. He's out of order.
He's dead now. And indeed, these guys have pushed up here to make sure this field is not going to get crossed. Which means that the game is getting quite hard here for the Turkish. There's still 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes of dying probably over and over again, which is going to be a little bit of a pain, of course, but that does happen.
Dry Things is over the line. He needs to back up.
Yeah, I told him.
Come on, come back. There you go, you bastard. Stay in your lane. And now they've pushed all the way over here. Thankfully, I say thankfully, this is of course a pretty rough spot here. If they get a big gas spawn, they will get farmed out of it. No good cover, and then this gas and all the way over there. It's also, of course, not the ideal placement. Quite far away, big open field. Now, if they were able to wipe out 331st, what would happen is they can try to push in through here, but then when they reach this spot right here, they will need to go straight across. So they're not actually, like, they might be able to use that trench line a little bit, but not fully. So this line is pretty much very hard to push in from, leaving them only with this northern side to push in from, of course. Now, of course, quick OP, maybe try and get placed there, but if they had been pushed out completely, they could get farmed badly from this side, hold them off on that side, And then, of course, all the way over here as well. Hold them off, and the exact same thing would happen. Thankfully, 57th managed to hold on for a substantial amount of time, only leaving them with, unfortunately, 18 minutes of three-ish minutes, which could have been a lot worse, but thankfully it is not. Boy, actually being farmed off the gas, and yeah, that's rough. That is rough indeed. Even though you don't push in too far, buddy.
Dino. Dino's over the line.
What an idiot. Yeah, get shot. You deserve. You get what you deserve. Right, they're all going to try to spawn on the south now. Of course, the south will get them and will be able to let them spawn. But it's not going to be ideal, and they'll most likely die. And indeed, MG is set up, another MG is set up. Gas spawn comes and they just blast it down. 87th, 57th, not in a really good spot at this. Then again, it is what it is, and it happens. It happens.
A forfeit.
I heard the
Stop
forfeit.
spawning.
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Yeah. That is BM. That's BM right there.
What? Stop. I gave up.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, we're switching sides then, or?
Right. So the first match has resulted, or has concluded, in the 57th, forfeiting. This round, they could have kept it going for like one more minute, but what's the fun in that? What's one more minute of slaughter indeed? So they've given up. So we can move on to the next match shortly. There it is. Alrighty, let's get back into it again, shall we? So again, first round did conclude in the win in 330 first, winning the first round, which is of course well done by them. They did. Oh god, I went too far. There it is. Of course, it happens. Now 57th will be on that side, and of course 331st will be on this one, and the map will be flipped, and we're going to see how it will proceed this time. Stuff can happen, a lot of death can happen, which is always good fun, but we'll see what they do. We will see what they're going to do. Yeah, first gas is going to get built there, out in the open. Okay, and the other one's going to build that out in the open. Of course, that, like, if they build them there, it's a good choice. But if they lose their site and they get pushed towards the same point as what happened to the 57th, they will pay the price for that, and they will get absolutely dunked on. I think, honestly, this is where we had my garrison as well the first game that I played on this one. It's a good spot. It's the only spot that actually have some cover, but it's not perfect by all means. It's not at all perfect. It is within bounds, so it is like after 50 minutes or for 50 meters, so that it's fine. And that one is also all just on the edge, so the quick sprint towards that side, and you're good. Now, again, if they get pushed back, they are in a bad position. Really bad position. Now, points will get built, garrisons will going to get set up. I have no idea where the Turkish will build their garrisons, but probably at the same spots where 31st will do them. Probably one is going to get built right there, and the other one is probably going to be built right there. That would be the ideal position, since these buildings cannot get pushed. And as long as it's behind the building, you will be fine. So if they build it there, that's going to be a good, solid spot. But we'll see what will happening and what will be going on in a few seconds, minutes probably. No, I know you guys are definitely here for the Hallelujah game. I know. But I will be continuing my Clair Obscure randomized playthrough right after the stream. So I'll let the delay run out. I'm going to reset it, or at least I'll remove the delay, and I'll boot up the stream right away again, to keep it up. So you guys will need to refresh the stream, but that is a thingy that is, I'm willing to pay. I just got a new phone, and it's currently all like doing all the things like processing and switching over, copying the folders, switching over to the new phone, and I swear to God, it now has Gemini, and it's horrible. I don't like it, and I will be needing to switch that the fuck off as soon as I am able to. Did garrison built there, garrison built there, garrison built further. Wow, that is far away. Dear God, that's a horrible spot. This is good. This spot is good. I like this spot. It has coverage. Like, they cannot get shot here at all. So they will not be able to get farmed. This garrison, however, what the fuck? Why here? Why here? Just place it here instead. This is a really good spot. In cover, no one can hit it from here, so I'm kind of surprised that they didn't go for that one. But it happens, it's all fine. Beautiful. Still very confused about that one. Shadow.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are there so many Dutch peoples in your clan?
Dutch names?
Yeah, just Dutch people. It's horrible.
Yeah, we're full of Dutch people, man.
Dear God. Nothing about the Dutch. I'm Dutch as well.
Disgusting.
I'm Dutch as well. I'm just starting fucking Dutch in the fucking general chat. Oh, what do you mean? Alrighty. Speak English, Nico. Right. Dear God, why then? Anyway, why did they build it there? That is such a bad spot. Oh, me not liking that one. And seeing how fast the axis, so how fast that side was on the point straight away, and how slow these guys were when they were right there. It took them a hot minute. So Hospice will definitely be taken over by 331st, especially on the northern side, which is most of them. So
just FYI, Shadow, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more of your help more north of Yellow Road than what the strat says, because we're essentially covering a whole all the way to house.
Well, they got two on the bottom.
ourselves.
They got two squads on the bottom and one squad on the top.
And our Gary is completely fucked if we lose the north.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
So I don't know. Just keep an eye on it.
Just shout as you need it and we'll come
This
straight
road will need to be defended.
Yep.
They need to keep this. They need to
say
keep,
on
you know,
initial-
331st needs to stay on this side.
Us
Can
having
push over,
a guy
but they
coming
will
north.
need to, you know, hold on and push that side. If they don't, if they lose it, and especially if they indeed lose the north, they are fucked. They are out in the open. The garrison will get completely fucked, and they will be immediately forced to spawn on the bottom side, which will bring 3 squads down onto this enemy grind garrison, and a lot of death is going to be happening. So I'm hoping that they can resist and stay alive. All right, let's just say, like, game's gonna go live. Hope you guys all got your snacks or your drinks again for the second round, and we are live. The runs are happening. We are off to the races. Got 2 squads here on the northern side versus the 1 squad there on there. It does seem that Shadow will be pushing up towards this side over here. It's going to spend 3 dudes in total. Where the other 3 are going to go straight towards here and try and hold them off there. Catweight is immediately shifting towards the allies, of course, or towards the axis, since not all of the players are yet in. I do really like this one. I really like that he's going to place his garrison there, but it will reduce their southern presence for quite a bit. And now everyone is in. Everyone is in. And so the Catweight will have gone to a stalemate, but 331st will be able to get back into that Catweight again before the 57th will, and they will be able to start that Catweight again. And of course, the longer they have that Catweight going to tick, the easier it's going to get for the Mac. Getting himself set up. Someone got the first kill of the match. Not quite sure who. Well, I don't know where. Edric's muted. The original EU getting the first kill, or Mac, one of the two. Boy, that's the South immediately almost completely defeated. Oh no, don't get it! No, that's bad! Oh no! Good job, Lucas. Still need to deal with Hunter though. Hunter's moving through the trenches.
Nice.
Hunter is dead immediately. That South has immediately straight away fallen. That's going to be very problematic here for this northern side. The OPs are set up, but it is quite far back. This OP is also not in the idealist position currently, quite far back. Definitely could have worked here if he had updated it right there. Don't place it where you are right now, buddy. You will not have a good time. But he might just wait until his OP gets fully removed in about 30 seconds. More like 15 now. But he dies. Hopefully he's able to spawn in time, because that is bad. That is bad timing for him to die. I'm really hoping he'll be able to barely catch that spawn wave, or else that squad is also immediately reset. 1, 2. No spawn. And Enver is sent back. That is unfortunate. Mac's got to wipe the OP. I mean, he's got to try and wipe Zach Pax. I don't know if he has been spotted. He has killed one. Zach Pax has not been able to update the OP just yet. Mac gets the kill. That is all squad leaders reset fully. And that is bad timing there. Good, beautiful push from Mac, removing, like, ensuring that all 3 OPs are currently wiped. Enver has reached that northern side once again, has managed to get inside, and will be updating the OP a little bit further in, I presume. Does need to be careful that doesn't get shot in the back, or from the south here, but Mac is more preoccupied with this right now, and Drug is getting a few rockets tossed his way. Now, the south here is looking not all that great for the 75th. 331st are holding them at bay quite nicely. Of course, they are at least attempting to push up. But again, they are only limited to these squares right there. And they cannot really go outside of it. Zeko has no other choice but to walk straight this way. From about here. About here. Which is not the best. I'm actually slightly crooked. So he can utilize the trenches up till here. Up till here, he can utilize it, and then he needs to run out. Which is, like, brings him pretty fucking close. And he can get through that wall, maybe, but it's not the best.
I don't quite have control of Pizza Slice yet.
Yeah, you do not yet.
Okay.
Pizza Slice is not quite theirs just yet. Enver has managed to get there quickly enough to update his OP and start assaulting, the spot from here. And of course, this northern side, it didn't really play a big role in the previous match, but now it will, with Enver's OP placed in a good spot. They will be spawning on this location for quite a while to try and put up a good fight. Now we are going to see they're going to try and get some pushes going to try and get close, but that might take a hot minute. Psycho fighting with Deadass. Unfortunately, Deadass does win that fight.
If you can hold compound for a sec, we're gonna take over pizza.
Oh, okay. Dinosaur Nugget was getting shot at, but is currently alive. Lucas pushing up quite nicely here as well. The OP is a little bit further towards the east there. Well, yeah, to the east, and Luca unfortunately goes down. Whilst assaulting a place being defended by about 3 guns at the same time, so that was almost pretty much doomed to fail. Perfect and perfect. Oh, good. later. They are at least holding north, but they are not quite able to push in on the south or through the center. Luca running across the field again. Making some good headway. Good kill, good kill. Pushing up further. Sees one. Kills another one, sees another one. Good kills, good kills. Can hear the OP. Wipes it. But there is one guy still around. You can hear him. Oh, but he hits the ground. Look how unfortunate. Look how unfortunately gets fucked by Peakwell. But Peakwell is alone. All alone. With no squad leader. He's gonna be in trouble. But that was a beautiful run there. Beautiful run there by Luca. And now the fight's gonna happen for Pizza Slice and the north and the south. Of course, thankfully the garrison is in a safe location, allowing them to place their OPs right here. Maybe that was the plan all along. But they will need to put in a lot of effort to actually get through there. And that might take a while.
We've got pizza site.
And indeed, they do have pizza slice, very nicely done. Your rocket didn't unfortunately hit anything, but it was a good one.
Gary just point just flashed.
Yeah, we know.
When it makes sense that the point's flashing, not everyone is alive, and you know, not all of them are in the there's no one inside the hard cap. They're fine. They're fine. They are completely. They are clearly and utterly fine. But we are getting some good push here in the middle. The OP has been updated to be a little bit closer. But they still need to put in some good effort to actually secure the center here. But this does give them quite a good position.
I'll be right. Collapse to hard cap. VB, send a couple of guys up north.
Yeah, okay, copy.
Messing a little bit with Nugget. Why the fuck are all over here? Oh, one of the OPs got wiped. Oh, that's bad. Shadow's OP got wiped? It was too far forwards. Dinosaur clearly couldn't defend it. Unfortunate. Woucher being the last stout defender in the 57th are getting some headway into this, you know, right center. Brothers holding on, using the pistol. Just grab your MG, buddy. Oh, he did hit him.
Back. They're pushing towards.
Unfortunately, was unable to really get a kill in.
Go OP mid.
they wiped them out yet. They have not. The OP is still very much active. And they have lost the north. So the north is back in full swing and the center as well. South is still being suppressed quite nicely there. So they are doing good there, I suppose. Yeah, it's a good push. I do also really like this OP. Just not that many guys spawning onto it right now. I mean, they are spawning, but they are getting cut down straight away. And on the north, they are being suppressed as well by 2 dudes. Rocket, unfortunately, not going quite as far as they want to. Boy, that's tight. Right, we've got, I think I actually have 30 minutes. Start at 50. So we're 15 minutes in already. I think. I'm pretty sure. Alright, let me look at Dinosaur Nugget for a bit. Dinosaur, I'm sorry, I said mean things to you. I will be looking at you. He's got his shovel out. What's the worst that can happen? He's going to dig some trenches. He's running up. He's going for a knife. He's got to try it. Drug might shoot him. Oh, Dinosaur, go for it, buddy. Go for it, buddy. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, he knifed the dead person, and then he noticed the fish stick on top of the tractor, and he dies. Unfortunate Dino, but a good run nonetheless. The OP has been wiped. Meat grind. Center meat grind has fallen. Zach Pack's just running straight over into the field here, getting pretty fucking far.
Could use a little help up north. Help him get out of a piece of stuff. Just like one guy.
Oh, Zach, he's being spotted. He's being shot at. OP gets updated. Don't know. That is a good, really good spot. And he dies straight away. He stood up and immediately gets shot there by Edric. Edric, a good awareness there. Good kill. Good.
Outpost on ping. Shadow.
In the north, they still have the center meat grind is looking decent, I'd say. At least is looking decent. Gonna counter push again. They're going to try and breach and push through from the south, it seems. I mean, they got to try something. Mac has managed to push in quite far, actually. He's managed to get all the way towards that building. Lucas following suit. HGP as well. Mac got completely overwhelmed. Not surprising there. And again, for anyone that maybe for anyone that will be interested, probably not, but maybe Sven is. I will be playing Clair Obscure Randomizer after the stream, a little bit after, like pretty much immediately afterwards. For about 1 hour and a half, maybe. Yeah, and 331st are doing really good. 57th did have a lot more success when they were on the southern side. Right now, a little bit less, but that happens, of course. We all have our preferred sides and the sides that we're good at. But the center push is looking pretty good. Valiant's out the zone, nice.
There's a little bit of a gap between mid and south.
There is.
Let's just make sure we have eyes facing there.
I mean, this is fine. This is really fine. They have won over Pizza Slides once again. Zekpex getting pushed out. The OP is right there. Original EU pushing over. And the OP is right there. So it's not the best spot.
North.
Oh, that's a big spot. Red Runner doesn't care. He just pushes straight forwards. Using the Thompson with great effect. Dinosaur. I don't know what he's trying to do. Might go for a knife. Gets blown up instead. Luca getting shot at. But does shoot back. It's almost better to just run straight in there. If he wants to, he could just jump. He could just jump this fence. And just run. Just run. But he did not, and so Fishstick kills him dead.
Yeah, they're coming mid again.
Aye, that's unfortunate the squad leader died there. I kind of need that squad leader to be alive. Not really sure where Enfer has gone. Enfer just got headshot, I think. But he's gone. That's a bit unfortunate that he pushed out all the way there. No. Probably not. Edric pushing in from the side. Good kill. OP is wiped.
Nice. Enemy OP mid is wiped.
And Drug does kill him back. But Zekpex is in, or Zakpex is not in a good spot for this. He is unable to deploy his OP right there since he's too close towards the enemies. And again, Alpha. The south here, FB Key and his team have been doing really good. Bradders, Mac, Dry the MZ, and HGP, and more have been doing quite nice. And Lucas on the south as well, really. Anyway, so they've been doing quite nicely. Of course, he wasn't looking at fucking the south. Of course, he was. But yeah, they've been doing really good. But there are more people coming up now. More people. And as soon as they can win that south side, they might also be able to start pushing up. Voucher looking across the field. Hopefully going to try and shoot some guys. He's currently on the busy side on that one. Has killed a few. It has not given up yet. Enver gets hit once. Enver keeps jumping. Another one dies. And Enver dies as well. Still no squad leaders on this side. It was dangerous there. Voucher doing an amazing job on the defense there. That's one of the biggest reasons there is right there why they are still in it to win it. They're doing quite nicely. Oh, that's fine. There we go, that's better. And 6 minutes remain. Or technically 4 minutes remain. Because in 4 minutes, if they hadn't started capping hospice, they are literally quite unable to win. Let me go towards him. For your information, I did not actually see it.
Oh, stab someone, man.
I didn't actively see it. I might have seen it, but not actively.
Shit, streamer.
I mean, I saw your attempt at a run, Nugget.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to attempt one more. I'm going to do it.
Oh, he gets one! It's two! He gets three!
3 knife kills.
Yo, we got more! We got more! Oh! Ah! Go back to drug! Go back to drug! Oh, I'm not doing a fucking comp, man. Oh, wait. Oh, don't worry, I saw them all. He might get hell. He might get mellow.
Oh, Jesus, one more.
He's got 5. Oh my god, is he gonna try and do it again? He's on a 5 melee kill streak right now. Oh, fish stick! Fish stick! Neptune, save this man! Oh, what an upset! What an upset, Dino! If only you would have hit fish stick, he could have gotten even more because he would have killed fish stick. Then it would just kept going and probably knifed that guy as well. Oh my god, dude! Fucking hell! Oh my god! They're not doing a fucking cult match as well. On his clan v clan. Oh my god. 5 melee kill streak. Oh, you can only have this shit happen if we're doing an ATP 18. Dear god. I mean, he's just gonna try again. Okay, being shot at. Getting hit again. He has one more hit left in him. If he's able to get here and hide himself for a bit, which he is going to do, he's going to heal himself, trying to stay alive, then he's going to go back to the kniving. No, managing to get across as well. But they got spotted this time. Unfortunate. Voucher is going to try and run up as well, but he'll get shot soon if he doesn't use his... Oh, what the MG. Good MG usage there. Brothers has set himself up quite nicely here, actually. That is a really good spot for him. He has great overlook over all these spots there. Good eyes. Can see to there. Can see there. barely saw Pequel, actually. Dear God. I would not have seen Pequel, that's for sure. But good shots there from Brothers. Points-wise, not quite sure we're unmuted. Oh, that's decent. Fortunately, we can see that the 331st is a significant stronger team than 57th. Quite a few good shooters compared to the 57th. Seko going almost going outside the map. That's fine. You can use the trench line for a little bit, I suppose. That's fine. He gets killed regardless. Unfortunate. That is a slight upset. I think he got headshot. I really like to think that he got headshot and didn't get knifed back. Oh, yeah, no, he did not get headshot. He in fact got fucking blown up to smithereens by something. Not quite sure what caused that to happen, but his body has evaporated. Rocket, good rocket. FBK trying to hide himself there. So we have 45 seconds left for the match. So I think this is it indeed, and then it will be GG. Beautifully done here by 31st. They were, of course, not able to really farm the garrison, which is a lot more fun, which did allow the knifing chaos there to happen from Dino. Very nice, good, very nice run indeed. 57th, their first round did go a lot better in the beginning. Unfortunately, lost that first round. And then the second round, they got pushed out on the south almost immediately by Lucas with the rocket, flanking it, blowing up the OP. And that was immediately it, very unfortunately. But very nicely done here from the 31st, winning the game, both rounds. I'm going to do, of course, want to thank the 31st for allowing me to be here, and the 57th for also allowing me to cast the game. And I hope that they either had fun or have learned things, which are both are very, very important. Very important indeed. And that is indeed GG's. Yeah, fucking Christ. Alright. Well, that was it. That was me. I was Havoc. Again, I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, leave a follow if you haven't already. And I will be ending the stream about in a bit, of course. And I will be immediately restarting it again for Clair Obscure after about 10-ish seconds. So I hope to see you guys all then. Just make sure that you refresh the stream. I'll send a message in the chat that the new game has started, the new stream has started, and you guys hopefully will be able to see that as well. Anyway, thank you guys all for being here, and I'll see you at a later time. Bye.